I'm Cathy Thomas. A big welcome to Max Schlutz, Executive Chef at the 6 Sessions West Coast Delis in Orange County. A master at sandwich perfection, Chef will share his twist on a meatball sandwich. He's gonna make you hungry. Chef, tell me about your twist on these meatballs.
Okay, I love doing this meatball sub because one, my kids love it, right?
Yeah.
And I really want to build a nice, 2.5, 3 ounce meatball that's big and luscious and juicy.
Yeah.
But it's so hard to eat, right?
Yeah.
So what we're doing is we're taking the same classic ingredients of meatballs that you're used to, and then right before we serve it, we're gonna smash it down. You've heard of a smash burger,
I
right?
have, and I'm a fan.
So you take all the great parts of a smash burger, which is, it makes it easier to eat. For us, the benefit is letting all the other ingredients incorporate into the center of that juicy meatball that we just spent so much time making.
Yum. Show me how to make these meatballs.
So we've got an 80-20 ground beef. We're gonna have a little panko. Okay, some people soak bread in milk. I think the panko works perfectly with what we're doing. 1 egg. We've got some scallion here. You can use a red onion, you could eliminate it. It adds a little bit of moisture and it adds a little bit of just zing. I'm not using fresh garlic, I'm gonna use a little garlic powder. Worcestershire. What's this here sauce?
However you say it, put it in.
We got a lot of black pepper, more than you typically think, and that's gonna provide us the little bit of heat that you're gonna get up front on the tip of your tongue. And then we've got a little ketchup, all right? So that's your sweetness, that's moisture. We made sure we have our clean washed hands, okay? We're gonna go in there and we're gonna nicely massage it. We'll break up the egg. Make sure you have a bowl that's large enough like we have here.
Now, anybody that thinks it's not fun to cook ought to put their hand in this mixture.
After a long day, there's nothing you need more than this, actually. You don't want to mix it too much because it does make the meatball a little bit denser. So what I'm looking for now is about a 3 to 2 3/4 ounce meatball, something like a oversized golf ball, something like that, right?
Racquetball size.
Okay, yeah. We're gonna bake these. Okay?
You know what? I think baking's a great idea. It's the easiest way.
We're gonna take a little bit of olive oil. You can put it on foil if you'd like, parchment paper, and then we're just gonna pop them in the oven.
All right.
We're gonna start on our tomato sauce. So we're gonna add a little bit of olive oil, and then I'm just gonna microplane about 1/2 to 1 garlic clove. I like to put it in cold olive oil, and it helps perfume the olive oil as it starts to warm. We got these beautiful canned tomatoes that we're super proud of, super excited to use, but look at these baby heirlooms. I mean, the color, the sweetness, and we're gonna throw this on like a medium to medium low heat, and we're gonna just let them sort of just soften and kind of get happy and a little jacuzzi-like. Those tomatoes are just starting to pop. These are crushed tomatoes. You can get whole tomatoes and hand crush them yourself. This is the real flavor base for your meatball. The acid in the tomatoes is easily offset with just a little bit of sugar. We're gonna throw in a little bit of salt, just to bring all the flavors up. A little bit of black pepper, a little bit of our basil. We did a quick chiffonade. Pour in a little bit of half and half. You can use milk. You can use non-dairy milk if you'd like.
You know, and I bet children love this sauce.
Oh, they love it. Truth be told, Cathy, we're here because one of my children, his name is Asher, loves meatballs and loves meatball sandwiches. And we were playing around with this one day, and he's only 6, right? So he can only eat so much. So in order for him to be able to eat this meatball that I brought from work, we had to smash it down. So it was Asher's smashed meatball, which became the Smasher, or also his nickname on his baseball team.
And he did the art on your...
He did. I have the 3 best kids in the world, and they did this custom apron for me. Being a chef and being a dad is a good combination, right? So now that we got our sauce on a very low simmer, last step we're gonna do is a fresh ricotta.
It's really a good idea, Chef.
It's one of those things that I really like because it's lighter, it's super refreshing. So the lemon zest is interesting because it's not that you're tasting lemon, it brightens it up. It's like you're having this sandwich in a lemon farm. A little bit of oregano, a little bit of salt. And then to make it a little bit creamier, a little bit easier to spread, we're gonna do a little bit of whole milk. You got a whisk, you can use a fork, you can take a spoon, whatever you have. The star of the show, the homemade meatballs.
Look at these babies.
We're gonna just drop into their little jacuzzi over here.
I think they're happy.
They're so happy.
Oh, chef, that just looks so good.
Yeah, we're just gonna coat them on all sides, and that's just gonna sit there. Okay, now it's time to build.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay, we've got a nice little ciabatta. You got a lot of those nooks and crannies for all that flavor to go in. It's steamy.
Yes, it's been in the oven.
Isn't that yummy? I like to take some of this arugula first, okay? The arugula gives it a bed to sleep on because they're coming out of the jacuzzi. It protects the bottom bread from getting too moist. The arugula also makes it a little fresher. We're gonna take our meatballs here, lay them on our board, and we're just gonna smash them.
Smash them.
All right?
Look at that.
Look at that. Oh my goodness, this is feeding a family of 4 on one sandwich. Some of that fresh mint, and we'll lay that over the top. We'll take some cherry peppers. If you like them, if you don't worry about it, but the acidity in here from the brininess is really nice. A little bit of our Parmesan. This is nutty, that's a little salty. Kind of like I was heavy with the arugula on the bottom part, I go just as heavy with the ricotta on the top.
Look at that.
This is just gonna melt down over everything. But again, it's so light and it's so pillowy.
Oh, chef, it is gorgeous.
Go call your neighbors, make some friends.
Oh, that is beautiful. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're very welcome. I think anyone's gonna be happy with this. And Cathy, I'm so excited to be here to show you this.
Here's a quick tip from Melissa's. Fuyu persimmons are a tomato-shaped variety that are a beautiful orange hue. Because they're not astringent, they can be eaten apple-like firm or slightly softened. And they're generally available September through December. I love to add them to ginger-enriched spinach salad. First, I make some ginger juice to create an irresistible edge to the dressing. Squeeze that grated ginger. Go on, it works. Partner it with some cider vinegar, sugar, salt, pepper. Whisk in some extra virgin olive oil, some Asian sesame oil. Delicious, right? Oh, one more thing. Some chopped shallots or red onions. Now those persimmons. Cut out the calyx, that's the leafy part, and peel them. And then cut them into wedges. In a large bowl, toss the wedges with the dressing. In goes the clean baby spinach. Toss it up and sprinkle each serving with some toasted sesame seeds. Great to serve for the holidays. Make the dressing a day in advance and refrigerate it airtight. Yum! Get the recipe at cathythomascooks.com.